I say, apart from what I say, what can I do apart from what I do? Sit down, dirty, and Euro trucking with it. In Brazil, in Euro Truck Simulator, modded with EAA
Wisebot live
maps.
online under the game Euro Truck Simulator 2, the uptime begin.
Blah, 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 blah. On Steam, it's the bombshell. And on that very bombshell, it's my truck. Ta-da. Right. We want range, gear,
Let's do this.
power. Brake. Neutral.
Restream bot YouTube.
Brake
Bot Rix
on.
Bot Rix has correctly joined the channel.
We'll get just a little bit more game sounds so I can follow the revs. That's what 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be more than enough. There we go. And special feature, our special guest, Isaiah. It's broken. How annoying. Okay, let's try that again.
The vision of Isaiah the son of Amos, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know.
Turn right.
My people doth not consider. Ah, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters.
I've got
They
it
have
now.
forsaken the Lord. They
It's
have
fine.
provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away
That is a
backward.
bit loud, isn't it?
Why should he be stricken any more? He will revolt more and more.
Turn
The
right.
whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. From the sole of the foot, even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. Your country is desolate. Your cities are burned with fire. Your land, strangers devour it in your presence, and it is desolate as overthrown by strangers. And the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in a vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. Hear the word of the Lord, ye rulers of
Fix that
Sodom.
at some
Give
point.
ear unto the law of our God, ye people of Gomorrah. To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me, saith the Lord? I am full of the burnt offerings of rams, and the fat of fed
You don't have a
beasts.
year there.
And I delight not in the blood of bullocks, or of lambs, or of he-goats. When ye come to appear before me, who hath required this at your hand, to tread my courts? Bring no more vain oblations. Incense is an abomination unto me. The new moons and Sabbaths, the calling of assemblies I cannot away with. It is iniquity, even the solemn meeting. Your new moons and your appointed feasts my soul hateth. They are a trouble unto me. I am weary to bear them. And when ye spread forth your hands, I will hide mine eyes from you. Yea, when ye make many prayers, I will not hear. Your hands are full of blood. Wash you, make you clean. Put away the evil of your doings from
At the
before mine
roundabout,
eyes.
take the second
Cease
exit.
to do evil. Learn to do well. seek judgment. Relieve the oppressed, judge the fatherless, plead for the widow. Come now, and let us reason together, saith the Lord. Though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. Though they be red like crimson, they shall be as wool. If ye be willing and obedient, ye shall eat the good of the land. But if ye refuse and
Get ready
rebel,
to turn right.
ye shall be devoured with the sword.
Turn right.
The mouth of the Lord hath spoken it. How is the faithful city become an harlot? It was full of judgment, righteousness lodged in it. Now, murderers. Thy silver is become dross, thy wine mixed with water. Thy princes are rebellious and companions of thieves. Everyone loveth gifts and followeth after rewards. They judge not the fatherless, neither doth the cause of the widow come unto them. Therefore saith the Lord of hosts, the mighty one of Israel, Ah, I will ease me of mine adversaries, and avenge me of mine enemies. And I will turn my hand upon thee, and purely purge away thy dross, and take away all thy tin. And I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. Afterward thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. Zion shall be redeemed with judgment, and her converts with righteousness. And the destruction of the transgressors and of the sinners shall be together, and they that forsake the Lord shall be consumed. For they shall be ashamed of the oaks which ye have desired, and ye shall be confounded for the gardens that ye have chosen. For ye shall be as an oak whose leaf fadeth, and as a garden that hath no water. And the strong shall be as tow, the maker of it as a spark. They shall both burn together, and none shall quench them. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let's go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the Lord, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more. O house of Jacob, come ye, and let us walk in the light of the Lord. Therefore thou hast forsaken thy people, the house of Jacob, because they be replenished from the east, and are soothsayers like the Philistines, and they please themselves in the children of strangers. Their land also is full of silver and gold, neither is there any end of their treasures. Their land is also full of horses, neither is there any end of their chariots. Their land also is full of idols. They worship the work of their own hands, that which their own fingers have made. And the mean man boweth down, and the great man humbleth himself. Therefore forgive them not. Enter into the rock, and hide thee in the dust for fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon every one that is proud and lofty, and upon every one that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. And upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high and lifted up, and upon all the oaks of Bashan, and upon all the high mountains, and upon all the hills that are lifted up, and upon every high tower, and upon every fenced wall, and upon all the ships of Tarshish, and upon all pleasant pictures, and the loftiness of man shall bow down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day, and the idols they shall utterly abolish. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. In that day a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats, to go into the clefts of the rocks and into the tops of the ragged rocks, for fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. Cease ye from man, whose breath is in his nostrils, for wherein is he to be accounted of? For behold, the Lord of hosts, doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread, and the whole stay of water. The mighty man and the man of war, the judge and the prophet, and the prudent and the ancient, the captain of 50, the honorable man, and the counselor, and the cunning artificer, and the eloquent orator. And I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them. And the people shall be oppressed, every one by another, and every one by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honored. When a man shall take hold of his brother, of the house of his father, saying, Thou hast clothing, be thou our ruler, and let this ruin be under thy hand. In that day shall he swear, saying, I will not be healer, for in my house is neither bread nor clothing. Make me not a ruler of the people. For Jerusalem is ruined, and Judah is fallen, because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord, to provoke the eyes of his glory. The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Say ye to the righteous that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him.
Keep right,
As for my people,
then turn right.
children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy
Turn
paths.
right.
The Lord
Oh,
standeth
no.
up to plead, and standeth to judge the people. The Lord will enter into
let's
judgment
find a
with
new
the ancients of his people, and the princes thereof. For ye have eaten up the vineyard. The spoil of the poor is in your houses. What mean ye that ye beat my people to pieces, and grind the faces of the poor, saith the Lord God of hosts. Moreover, the Lord saith,
It's
because
really
the daughters of
isn't it?
Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks, and wanton eyes, walking and mincing
fix
as they
that.
go, making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. In that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their calls, and their round tires like the moon,
There we
the
go.
chains and the bracelets and the mufflers,
So
the
much
bonnets
better.
and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands, and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles and the wimples, and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen, and the hoods and the veils. It shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink, and instead of a girdle, a rent, and instead of well-set hair, baldness, and instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she, being desolate, shall sit upon the ground. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion, and he that remaineth in Jerusalem, shall be called holy, even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem, when the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof, by the spirit of judgment, and by the spirit of burning. And the Lord will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion, and upon her assemblies, a cloud and smoke by day, and the shining of a flaming fire by night. For upon all the glory shall be a defense. And there shall be a tabernacle for a shadow in the daytime from the heat, and for a place of refuge, and for a covert from storm and from rain. Now will I sing to my well-beloved a song of my beloved touching his vineyard. My well-beloved hath a vineyard in a very fruitful hill, and he fenced it, and gathered out the stones thereof, and planted it with the choicest vine, and built a tower in the midst of it, and also made a winepress therein. And he looked that it should bring forth grapes, and it brought forth wild grapes. And now, O inhabitants of Jerusalem and men of Judah, judge, I pray you, betwixt me and my vineyard. What could have been done more to my vineyard that I have not done in it? Wherefore, when I looked that it should bring forth grapes, brought it forth wild grapes. And now, go to. I will tell you what I will do to my vineyard. I will take away the hedge thereof, and it shall be eaten up, and break down the wall thereof, and it shall be trodden down. And I will lay it waste, it shall not be pruned nor digged, but there shall come up briars and thorns. I will also command the clouds, that they rain no rain upon it. For the vineyard of the Lord of hosts is the house of Israel, and the men of Judah his pleasant plant. And he looked for judgment, but behold oppression, for righteousness, but behold a cry. Woe unto them that join house to house, that lay field to field, till there be no place, that they may be placed alone in the midst of the earth. In mine ears, said the Lord of hosts, of a truth many houses shall be desolate, even great and fair, without inhabitant. Yea, 10 acres of vineyard shall yield 1 bath, and the seed of an homer shall yield an ephah. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink, that continue until night, till wine inflame them. And the harp, and the viol, the tabret, and pipe, and wine are in their feasts. But they regard not the work of the Lord, neither consider the operation of his hands. Therefore my people are gone into captivity, because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst. Therefore hell hath enlarged herself, and opened her mouth without measure, and their glory, and their multitude, and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it. And the mean man shall be brought down, and the mighty man shall be humbled, and the eyes of the lofty shall be humbled. But the Lord of hosts shall be exalted in judgment, and God that is holy shall be sanctified in righteousness. Then shall the lambs feed after their manner, and the waste places of the fat ones shall strangers eat. Woe unto them that draw iniquity with cords of vanity, and sin as it were with a cart rope, that say, let him make speed and hasten his work, that we may see it. And let the counsel of the Holy One of Israel draw nigh and come, that we may know it. Woe unto them that call evil good, and good evil, that put darkness for light, and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes, and prudent in their own sight. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine, and men of strength to mingle strong drink, which justify the wicked for reward, and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him. Therefore, as the fire devoureth the stubble, and the flame consumeth the chaff, so their root shall be as rottenness, and their blossom shall go up as dust, because they have cast away the law of the Lord of hosts, and despise the word of the Holy One of Israel. Therefore is the anger of the Lord kindled against his people, and he hath stretched forth his hand against them, and hath smitten them. And the hills did tremble, and their carcasses were torn in the midst of the streets. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. And he will lift up an ensign to the nations from far, and will hiss unto them from the end of the earth. And behold, they shall come with speed, swiftly. None shall be
WiseBot1
weary,
viewers,
nor stumble
+1,
among them.
20
None
minutes
shall
and
slumber,
35
nor
seconds.
sleep. Neither shall the girdle of their loins be loosed, nor the latchet of their shoes be broken. Whose arrows are sharp, and all their bows bent. Their horses' hooves shall be counted like flint, and their wheels like a whirlwind. Their roaring shall be like a lion, they shall roar like young lions. Yea, they shall roar, and lay hold of the prey, and shall carry it away safe, and none shall deliver it. And in that day they shall roar against them like the roaring of the sea. And if one look unto the land, behold, darkness and sorrow, and the light is darkened in the heavens thereof. In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw also the Lord sitting upon a throne, high and lifted up, and his train filled the temple. Above it stood the seraphims. Each one had 6 wings. With twain he covered his face, and with twain he covered his feet, and with twain he did fly. And one cried unto another and said, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. And the posts of the door moved at the voice of him that cried, and the house was filled with smoke. Then said I, Woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips, for mine eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts. Then flew one of the seraphims unto me, having a live coal in his hand, which he had taken with the tongs from off the altar. And he laid it upon my mouth, and said, Lo, this hath touched thy lips, and thine iniquity is taken away, and thy sin purged. Also I heard the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then said I, Here am I, send me. And he said, Go, and tell this people, Hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert, and be healed. Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, Until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate, and the Lord have removed men far away, and there be a great forsaking in the midst of the land. But yet in it shall be a tenth, and it shall return and shall be eaten as a teil tree, and as an oak whose substance is in them when they cast their leaves. So the holy seed shall be the substance thereof. And it came to pass in the days of Ahaz the son of Jotham, the son of Uzziah, king of Judah, that Rezin the king of Syria, and Pekah the son of Remaliah, king of Israel, went up toward Jerusalem to war against it, but could not prevail against it. And it was told the house of David, saying, Syria is confederate with Ephraim. And his heart was moved, and the heart of his people, as the trees of the wood are moved with the wind. Then said the Lord unto Isaiah, Go forth now to meet Ahaz, thou and Shear-Jashub thy son, at the end of the conduit of the upper pool in the highway of the fuller's field. And say unto him, Take heed and be quiet. Fear not, neither be faint-hearted for the 2 tails of these smoking firebrands, for the fierce anger of Rezin with Syria, and of the son of Remaliah. Because Syria, Ephraim, and the son of Remaliah have taken evil counsel against thee, saying, Let us go up against Judah and vex it, and let us make a breach therein for us, and set a king in the midst of it, even the son of Tabiel.
What?
Thus saith the Lord God, It shall not stand, neither shall it come to pass. For the head of Syria is
What's going on?
Damascus, and the head of Damascus is Rezin, and within 65 years shall Ephraim be broken, that it be not a people. And the head of Ephraim is Samaria, and the head of Samaria is Remaliah's son. If you will not believe, surely ye shall not be established. Moreover, the Lord spake again unto Ahaz, saying, Ask thee a sign of the Lord thy God. Ask it either in the depth or in the height above. But Ahaz said, I will not ask, neither will I tempt the Lord. And he said, Hear ye
I'm
now, O
asleep
house
there.
of David. Is it a small thing for you to weary men? But will he weary my God also? Therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. Butter and honey shall he eat, that he may know to refuse the evil and choose the good.
Looks
For
like I'm
before the
driving at
child
night
shall know
time
to
then.
refuse the evil and choose the good, the land that thou abhorrest shall be forsaken of both her kings. The Lord shall bring upon thee and upon thy people and upon thy father's house days that have not come, from the day that Ephraim departed from Judah, even the king of Assyria. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall hiss for the fly that is in the uttermost part of the rivers of Egypt, and for the bee that is in the land of Assyria. And they shall come, and shall rest all of them in the desolate valleys, and in the holes of the rocks, and upon all thorns, and upon all bushes. In the same day shall the Lord shave with a razor that is hired, namely, by them beyond the river, by the king of Assyria, the head, and the hair of the feet, and it shall also consume the beard. And it shall come to pass in that day, that a man shall nourish a young cow and 2 sheep. And it shall come to pass, for the abundance of milk that they shall give, he shall eat butter. For butter and honey shall everyone eat that is left in the land. And it shall come to pass in that day, that every place shall be where there were 1,000 vines and 1,000 silverlings, it shall even be for briars and thorns. With arrows and with bows shall men come thither, because all the land shall become briars and thorns. And on all hills that shall be digged with the mattock, there shall not come thither the fear of briars and thorns, but it shall be for the sending forth of oxen, and for the treading of lesser cattle. Moreover the Lord said unto me, Take thee a great roll, and write in it with a man's pen concerning Maher-shalal-Hashbaz. And I took unto me faithful witnesses to record, Uriah the priest, and Zechariah the son of Jeberechiah. And I went unto the prophetess, and she conceived, and bare a son. Then said the Lord to me, Call his name Maher-shalal-Hashbaz. For before the child shall have knowledge to cry, My father and my mother, the riches of Damascus and the spoil of Samaria shall be taken away before the king of Assyria. The Lord spake also unto me again, saying, Forasmuch as this people refuseth the waters of Shiloah that go softly, and rejoice in Rezin and Remaliah's son, now therefore, behold, the Lord bringeth up upon them the waters of the river, strong and many, even the king of Assyria and all his glory. And he shall come up over all his channels, and go over all his banks. And he shall pass through Judah, he shall overflow and go over. He shall reach even to the neck, and the stretching out of his wings shall fill the breadth of thy land, O Emmanuel. Associate yourselves, O ye people, and ye shall be broken in pieces. And give ear, all ye of far countries. Gird yourselves, and ye shall be broken in pieces. Gird yourselves, and ye shall be broken in pieces. Take counsel together, and it shall come to naught. Speak the word, and it shall not stand. For God is with us. For the Lord spake thus to me with a strong
Keep
hand,
right,
and instructed
then
me that
exit
I should
right.
not walk in the way of this people, saying, Say ye not, a confederacy, to all them to whom this
Exit
people shall
right.
say, a confederacy. Neither fear ye their fear, nor be afraid. Sanctify the Lord of hosts himself, and let him be your fear, and let him be your dread. And he shall be for a sanctuary, but for a stone of stumbling, and for a rock of offense to both the houses of Israel, for a gin and for a snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And many among them shall stumble and fall and be broken and be snared and be taken. Bind up the testimony, seal the law among my disciples, and I will wait upon the Lord that hideth his face from the house of Jacob, and I will look for him. Behold, I and the children whom the Lord hath given me are for signs and for wonders in Israel from the Lord of hosts, which dwelleth in Mount Zion. And when they shall say unto you, Seek unto them that have familiar spirits, and unto wizards that peep and that mutter, should not the people seek unto their God? For the living to the dead, to the law and to the testimony. If they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. And they shall pass through it, hardly bestead and hungry. And it shall come to pass that when they shall be hungry, they shall fret themselves, and curse their king and their God, and look upward. And they shall look unto the earth, and behold trouble and darkness, dimness of anguish, and they shall be driven to darkness. Nevertheless, the dimness shall not be such as was in her
Go straight
vexation, when at the first he lightly afflicted the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali, and afterward did more grievously afflict her by the way of the sea, beyond Jordan, in Galilee of the nations. The people that walked in darkness have seen a great light. They that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them hath the light shined. Thou hast multiplied the nation, and not increased the joy. They joy before thee according to the joy in harvest, and as men rejoice when they divide the spoil.
It was
For
yellow
thou hast broken the yoke
about
of
3
his
seconds
burden,
ago.
and the staff of his shoulder, the rod of his oppressor, as in the day of Midian. For every battle of the warrior is with
Finding
confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning
right,
and fuel
then
of
turn
fire.
right.
For unto us a child is born,
Turn
unto
right.
us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder,
Oh,
and his name shall be
this is
called
going to be
Wonderful,
complicated.
Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end, upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth, even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this. The Lord sent a word into Jacob, and it hath lighted upon Israel. And all the people shall know, even Ephraim and the inhabitant of Samaria, that say in the pride and stoutness of heart, The bricks are fallen down, but we will build with hewn stones. The sycamores are cut down, but we will change them into cedars.
Oh dear.
Therefore the Lord shall set up the adversaries of reason against him, and join his enemies together, the Syrians before and the Philistines behind, and they shall devour Israel with open mouth. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. For the people turneth not unto him that smiteth them, neither do they seek the Lord of hosts. Therefore the Lord will cut off from Israel head and tail, branch and rush, in one day. The ancient and honorable, he is the head, and the prophet that teacheth lies, he is the tail. For the leaders of this people
What is
cause
going
them
on?
to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Therefore the Lord shall have no joy in their young men, neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widows. For every one is an hypocrite and an evildoer, and every mouth speaketh folly. For all this
What have
his
I done?
anger is not turned away,
Well
but his
done,
hand
Dave.
is stretched out still.
Oh dear.
For wickedness
done it,
burneth
Dave.
as the fire. It shall devour the briars and thorns, and shall kindle in the thickets of the
I've done it.
forest, and they shall mount up like the lifting up of smoke. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm. Manasseh, Ephraim, and Ephraim, Manasseh, and they together shall be against Judah. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the
What am I
fatherless.
up supper?
And what will he do in
Don't
the day
get
of
it.
visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will he flee for help? And where will he leave your glory? Without me they shall bow down under the prisoners, and they shall fall under the slain. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is mine indignation. I will send him against an hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge, to take the spoil, and to take the prey, and to tread them down like the mire of the streets. Howbeit, he meaneth not so, neither doth his heart think so. But it is in his heart to destroy and cut off nations, not a few. For he saith, Are not my princes altogether kings?
What's
Is not
going on?
Calno as Carchemish? Is not
Oh,
Hamath
that's
as
what's
Arpad?
going on.
Is not Samaria as Damascus? As my hand hath found the kingdoms of the idols, and whose graven images that excel them of Jerusalem and of Samaria,
We've got
shall I
ourselves
not,
a bit of a fix.
as I have done unto Samaria and her idols, so do to Jerusalem and her idols? Wherefore it shall come to pass, that when the Lord hath performed his whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria, and the glory of his high looks. For he saith, By the strength of my hand I have done it, and by my wisdom, for I am prudent, and I have removed the bounds of the people, and have robbed their treasures, and I have put down the inhabitants like a valiant man. And my hand hath found as a nest the riches of the people, and as one gathereth eggs that are left, have I gathered all the earth, and there was none that moved the wing, or opened the mouth, or peeped. Shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith? Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it? As if the rod should shake itself against them that lift it up, or as if the staff should lift up itself, as if it were no wood? Therefore shall the Lord of hosts, send among his fat ones leanness, and under his glory he shall kindle a burning like the burning of a fire. And the light of Israel shall be for a fire, and his Holy One for a flame, and it shall burn and devour his thorns and his briars in one day, and shall consume the glory of his forest and of his fruitful field, both soul and body. And they shall be as when a standard-bearer fainteth. And the rest of the trees of his forest shall be few, that a child may write them. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty God. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. For the Lord God of hosts shall make a consumption, even determined, in the midst of all the land. Therefore thus saith the Lord God of hosts, O my people that dwellest in Zion,
and then turn
be not
right.
afraid of the Assyrian. He shall smite thee with
That's
a rod, and shall
Turn
lift up
right.
his staff against thee, after the manner of Egypt. For yet a very little while, and the indignation shall cease, and mine anger in their destruction. And the Lord of hosts shall stir up a scourge for him, according to the slaughter of Midian at the rock of Oreb. And as his rod was upon the sea, so shall he
Keep
lift it
left,
up after the
then turn
manner
left.
of Egypt. And it shall come to
That's
pass in
not
that
fine.
day that his
Turn
burden
left.
No
shall
one's
be
gonna
taken
care.
away from off thy shoulder, and his yoke from off thy neck, and the yoke shall be destroyed because
Ready
of
to
the
turn left.
anointing. He is come to Aiath, he is passed to Migron.
Turn
At
left.
Michmash he hath laid up his carriages. They are gone over the passage. They have taken up their lodging at Geba. Ramah is afraid. Gibeah of Saul is fled.
Okay.
Lift
let's
up thy
find a new
voice, O daughter of Galim. Cause it to be heard unto Laish,
Keep right,
O poor
and then turn
Anathoth.
right. Finding a new
Madmenah
route.
is removed. The inhabitants of Gebim gather themselves to flee. As yet shall he remain at Nob that day. He
Yeah,
shall shake
this
his
thing
hand
doesn't fit.
against the mount of the daughter of Zion, the hill of Jerusalem.
Turn
Behold, the Lord of hosts, shall lop the bough with terror, and the high ones of stature shall be hewn down, and the haughty shall be humbled. And he shall cut down the thickets of the forest with iron, and Lebanon shall fall by a mighty
mind.
one.
I'll find a new route.
And
Keep
there shall
right,
come forth a
then
rod
turn
out of
right.
the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his
Turn
roots.
right.
And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and
Ooh,
might,
blackout.
the Spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord, and shall make him of quick understanding
right,
in the fear
and
of the
then
Lord.
turn right.
And he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes,
Ooh,
neither
it's
reprove
dark in
after
here.
the hearing of his ears.
Oh,
But
it's
with
light in here.
righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. And he shall
Finding
smite
new
the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. And righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reins. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the young lion and the fatling together. And a little child shall lead them.
Why can't I
The
rest?
cow and the bear shall feed, their
Don't
young
get it.
ones shall lie down together.
I'm
And the
right
lion
on
shall
top
eat
of it.
straw like the ox. And the sucking child shall play on the hole of the asp, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the cockatrice den.
Why can't I
They
rest?
shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain. For the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people which shall be left, from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath,
For some
and from
reason,
the islands of
no
the sea.
rest.
And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex
We
Ephraim.
had a bump.
But they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines toward the west. They shall spoil them of the east together. They shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab, and the children of Ammon shall obey them. And the Lord shall utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea, and with his mighty wind shall he shake his hand over the river, and shall smite it in the 7 streams, and make men go over dry shod. And there shall be an highway for the remnant of his people which shall be left from Assyria, like as it was to Israel, in the day that he came out of the land of Egypt. And in that day thou shalt say, O Lord, I will praise thee. Though thou wast angry with me, thine anger is turned away, and thou comforts me. Behold, God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. For the Lord Jehovah is my strength and my song. He also is become my salvation. Therefore with joy shall he draw water out of the wells of salvation. And in that day shall he say, Praise the Lord, call upon his name, declare his doings among the people, make mention that his name is exalted. Sing unto the Lord, for he hath done excellent things. This is known in all the earth. Cry out and shout, thou inhabitant of Zion, for great is the Holy One of Israel in the midst of thee. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift thee up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people. A tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation, to destroy the whole land. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place
Brazil.
in the wrath of the
Red
Lord of
lights mean
hosts,
nothing.
and in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as the chaste roe,
In Rio.
and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come,
Commander
and
Casey
her
Steffi
days
Hay.
shall not
Yo,
be
Casey.
prolonged. For the
So,
Lord will have mercy on Jacob,
JST
and will
EH
yet choose
2.5
Israel,
3 pin.
and set them in their own land. And the
I
strangers shall be
basically
joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house
I
of Jacob.
basically reused the
The
plug.
people shall take them
It's
and
not
bring them to
very
their
solid,
place, and the house of Israel shall
and
possess
it's a little
them in
bit
the land of
glitchy,
the Lord for servants
but
and
it's still
handmaids.
H-box, as you
And
can
they shall
see.
take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over
For some
their
reason,
oppressors.
I can't
And it shall come to
sleep
pass
anywhere.
in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve, that thou shalt take up this
I
proverb
can
against the king
sleep.
of Babylon, and say,
Sleep.
How hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased.
Ah,
The Lord hath
rest.
broken the staff of the
Commander
wicked, and
Casey
the
Steffi
scepter
yet I
of the
turned seep
rulers.
off.
He who smote the people in wrath with a
No,
continual
I mean,
stroke,
I
he
turned
that
it off
ruled
as
the
well,
nations in
but I mean, I
anger
just want
is
daytime.
persecuted, and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest, and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, Since
Oh,
thou
that
art
again.
laid down, no feller is come up against
This
us.
trailer is a bit
Hell
weird.
from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they shall speak, and say unto thee, Art thou also become weak as we are? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into
Commander
heaven.
Casey
I will exalt
Steffi,
my
are you near
throne
the
above
end of
the
this
stars
mission?
of God. I will
Will
sit
we try
also
the
upon the
in-game
mount of the
MP?
congregation in the sides of
Well,
the north.
I mean, it's
I
going to
will
be
ascend above the
complicated.
heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought
I'm
down
running
to
the
hell,
Brazil mod.
to
You
the
see?
sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under foot. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land, and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned.
About half hour
Prepare
away,
slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not
according
rise,
to
nor
the
possess
bottom
the
right
land,
there.
nor
Half
fill the
hour,
face of
real
the world
world
with
sun.
cities. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, and remnant, and son, and nephew, saith the Lord. I will also make it a possession for the bitter, and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, saith the Lord of hosts. The Lord of hosts hath sworn, saying,
Plus, I'm on
Surely
version
as I have
1.47 of the game.
so shall it come to pass. And as I have purposed, so shall it stand. That I will break the Assyrian in my land, and upon my mountains tread him underfoot. Then shall his yoke depart from off them, and his burden depart from off their shoulders. This is the purpose that is purposed upon the whole earth, and this is the hand that is stretched out upon all nations. For the Lord of hosts hath purposed, and who shall disannul it? And his hand is stretched out, and who shall turn it back? In the year that King Ahaz died was this burden. Rejoice not thou, whole Palestina, because the rod of him that smote thee is broken. For out of the serpent's root shall come forth
Commander
a
Casey
cockatrice,
Steffi, I use
and
no
his
mods.
fruit shall be a
Perfect
fiery,
game.
flying serpent. And the firstborn of the poor shall
I
feed,
see.
and the needy shall
I
lie
only
down
run
in
mods,
safety.
to be honest.
And I will kill thy root with famine, and he shall slay thy remnant. Howl, O gate, cry, O city, thou, whole Palestina, art dissolved, for there shall come from the north a smoke, and none shall be alone in his appointed times. What shall one then answer the messengers of the nation? That the Lord hath founded Zion, and the poor of his people shall trust in it. The burden of Moab. Because in the night Ar of Moab is laid waste and brought to silence. Because in the night Ker of Moab is laid waste and brought to silence. He has gone up to Bajath and to Dibon, the high places, to weep. Moab shall howl over Nebo and over Medeba. On all their heads shall be baldness, and every beard cut off. In their streets they shall gird themselves with sackcloth. On the tops of their houses and in their streets everyone shall howl, weeping abundantly. And Heshbon shall cry, and Elealeh, their voice shall be heard even unto Jahaz. Therefore the armed soldiers of Moab shall cry out. His life shall be grievous.
Not
unto
really
him.
sure how much time
My
I've
heart
got
shall
either.
cry out for Moab.
I don't even know what the
His
time is in the
fugitives shall
real
flee
world.
unto Zoar, and Heifer of 3 years old. For by the mounting up of Luhith with weeping shall they go it up. For in the way of Horonaim they shall raise up a cry of destruction. For the waters of Nimrim shall be desolate, for the hay is withered away, the grass faileth, there is no green thing. Therefore the abundance they have gotten, and that which they have laid up, shall they carry away to the brook of the willows. For the cry is gone round about the borders of Moab, the howling thereof unto Eglaim, and the howling thereof unto Beerelim. For the waters of Dimon shall be full of blood, for I will bring more upon Dimon,
25
lions upon
minutes
him that escapeth
apparently.
of Moab, and upon the remnant of the land. Send ye the lamb to the ruler of the land from Selah to the wilderness, unto the mount of the daughter of Zion. For it shall be, that as a wandering bird cast out of the nest, so the daughters of Moab shall be at the falls of Arnon. Take counsel, execute judgment, make thy shadow as the night in the midst of the noonday. Hide the outcasts, bewray
Means
not
I'll have
me
to
that
patch the
wander.
game to the latest
Let
version
my
again.
outcasts dwell with thee, Moab. Be thou a covert to them from the face of the spoiler. For the extortioner is at an end, the spoiler ceaseth, the oppressors are consumed out of the land. And in mercy shall the throne be established, and he shall sit upon it in truth in the tabernacle of David, judging and seeking judgment, and hasting righteousness. We have heard of the pride of Moab. He is very proud, even of his haughtiness, and his pride and his wrath, but his lies shall not be so. Therefore shall Moab howl for Moab. Every one shall howl, for the foundations of Kahariseth shall he mourn. Surely they are stricken. For the fields of Heshbon languish, and the vine of Sibmah. The lords of the heathen have broken down the principal plants thereof. They are come even unto Jazer. They wandered through the
Go straight
wilderness. Her branches are stretched out.
Ah,
They are
it was
gone
yellow.
over the sea. Therefore I will bewail with the weeping of Jazer the vine of Sibmah. I will water thee with my tears, O Heshbon, and Elealeh, for the shouting of thy summer fruits and for thy harvest is fallen. And gladness is taken away, and joy out of the plentiful field. And in the vineyards there shall be no singing, neither shall there be shouting. The treaders shall tread out no wine in their presses. I have made their vintage shouting to cease. Wherefore my bowels shall sound like an harp for Moab, and mine inward parts for Kirharesh. It shall come to pass, when it is seen that Moab is weary on the high place, that he shall come to his sanctuary to pray, but he shall not prevail. This is the word that the Lord hath spoken concerning Moab since that time. But now the Lord hath spoken, saying, within 3 years, as the years of an hireling, and the glory of Moab shall be contemned, with all that great multitude, and the remnant shall be very small and feeble. The burden of Damascus. Behold, Damascus is taken away from being a city, and it shall be a ruinous heap. The cities of Aroa are forsaken. They shall be for flocks which shall lie down, and none shall make them afraid. The fortress also shall cease from Ephraim, and the kingdom from Damascus, and the remnant of Syria. They shall be as the glory of the children of Israel, saith the Lord of hosts. And in that day it shall come to pass that the glory of Jacob shall be made thin, and the fatness of his flesh shall wax lean. And it shall be as when the harvestman gathereth the corn, and reapeth the ears with his arm. And it shall be as he that gathereth ears in the valley of Rephaim. Yet gleaning grapes shall be left in it, as the shaking of an olive tree, 2 or 3 berries in the top of the uppermost bough, 4 or 5 in the outmost fruitful branches thereof, saith the Lord God of Israel. At that day shall a man look to his Maker, and his eyes shall have respect to the Holy One of Israel. And he shall not look to the altars, the work of his hands, neither shall respect that which his fingers have made, either the groves or the images. In that day shall his strong cities be as a forsaken bough, and an uppermost branch which they left because of the children of Israel. And there shall be desolation. Because thou hast forgotten the God of thy salvation, and hast not been mindful of the rock of thy strength, therefore shalt thou plant pleasant plants, and shall set it with strange slips. In that day shalt thou make thy plant to grow, and in the morning shalt thou make thy seed to flourish. But the harvest shall be a heap in the day of grief and of desperate sorrow. Woe to the multitude of many people, which make a noise like the noise of the seas, and to the rushing of nations that make a rushing like the rushing of mighty waters. The nations shall rush like the rushing of many waters, but God shall rebuke them, and they shall flee far off, and shall be chased as the chaff of the mountains before the wind, and like a rolling thing before the whirlwind. And behold, at evening tide trouble, and before the morning he is not. This is the portion of them that spoil us, and the lot of them that rob us. Woe to the land shadowing with wings, which is beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, that sendeth ambassadors by the sea, even in vessels of bulrushes upon the waters, saying, Go, ye swift messengers, to a nation scattered and peeled, to a people terrible from their beginning hitherto, a nation meted out and trodden down, whose land the rivers have spoiled. All ye inhabitants of the world, and dwellers on the earth, see ye, when he lifteth up an ensign on the mountains,
Come
and
on,
when he bloweth a
get me
trumpet,
across.
hear ye. For so the Lord said unto me, I will take my rest, and I will consider in my dwelling place like a clear heat upon herbs, and like a cloud of dew in the heat of harvest. For afore the harvest, when the bud is perfect, and the sour grape is ripening in the flower, he shall both cut off the sprigs with pruning hooks, and take away and cut down the branches. They shall be left together unto the fowls of the mountains, and to the beasts of the earth, and the fowls shall summer upon them.
Then continue straight
And
on.
all the beasts of the earth shall winter upon them. In that time shall the present be brought unto the Lord of hosts, of a people scattered and peeled, and from a people terrible from their beginning hitherto, a nation meted out and trodden underfoot, whose land the rivers have spoiled, to the place of the name of the Lord of hosts, the Mount Zion. The burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence,
Whoa!
and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
More
And I will
suspension.
set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
20
And the
minutes.
spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. And the waters shall fail from the sea, and the river shall be wasted and dried up. And they shall turn the rivers far away, and the brooks of defense shall be emptied and dried up. The reeds and flags shall wither. The paper reeds by the brooks, by the mouth of the brooks, and everything sown by the brooks shall wither, be driven away, and be no
Never mind,
more.
I'm here now.
The fishers also shall mourn, and all they that cast angle into the brooks shall lament, and they that spread nets upon the waters shall languish. Moreover, they that work in fine flax, and they that weave networks shall be confounded. And they shall be broken in the purposes thereof, all that make sluices, ponds for fish. Surely the princes of Zoan are fools. The counsel of the wise counselors of Pharaoh is become brutish. How say ye unto Pharaoh, I am the son of the wise, the son of ancient kings? Where are they? Where are thy wise men? Let them tell thee now. Let them know what the Lord of hosts hath purposed upon Egypt. The princes of Zoan are become fools. The princes of Noth are deceived. They have also seduced Egypt, even they that are the stay of the tribes thereof. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear, because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which he shaketh over it. And the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Every one that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself, because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which he hath determined against it. In that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan, and swear to the Lord of hosts. One shall be called the city of destruction. In that day shall there be an altar to the Lord in the midst of the land of Egypt, and a pillar at the border thereof to the Lord. And it shall be for a sign and for a witness unto the Lord of hosts in the land of Egypt. For they shall cry unto the Lord because of the oppressors, and he shall send them a Savior and a great one, and he shall deliver them. And the Lord shall be known to Egypt, and the Egyptians shall know the Lord in that day, and shall do sacrifice and oblation. Yea, they shall vow a vow unto the Lord, and perform it. And the Lord shall smite Egypt. He shall smite and heal it. And they shall return even to the Lord, and he shall be entreated of them, and shall heal them. In that day shall there be a highway out of Egypt to Assyria, and the Assyrian shall come into Egypt, and the Egyptian into Assyria, and the Egyptians shall serve with the Assyrians. In that day shall Israel be the third with Egypt and with Assyria, even a blessing in the midst of the land, whom the Lord of hosts shall bless, saying, Blessed be Egypt, my people, and Assyria, the work of my hands, and Israel, mine inheritance. In the year that Tartan came unto Ashdod, when Sargon, the king of Assyria, sent him, and fought against Ashdod and took it. At the same time spake the Lord by Isaiah the son of Amoz, saying, Go and loose the sackcloth from off thy loins, and put off thy shoe from thy foot. And he did so, walking naked and barefoot. And the Lord said, Like as my servant Isaiah hath walked naked and barefoot 3 years for a sign and wonder upon Egypt and upon Ethiopia, so shall the king of Assyria lead away the Egyptians prisoners and the Ethiopians captives, young and old, naked and barefoot, even with their buttocks uncovered.
Commander Casey Steffi, I don't like the Bible voice. Can you turn on your
They shall
mic
be
in
afraid
Discord?
and ashamed of Ethiopia, their expectation, and of
Can't
Egypt,
turn that
their
off
glory.
right now.
And the inhabitant of this isle shall say
Not
in
until
that
I
day,
end this stream,
Behold,
which I'll end,
such is our expectation.
and then I'll start another
Whither
one.
we flee for help to be delivered
As soon
from
as
the
I
king of
deliver
Assyria.
this, and we'll play
And
some
how
multiplayer.
shall we escape? The burden of the desert of the sea. As
Oh,
whirlwinds
that
in
was-
the south pass through,
Whoa,
so it cometh from the desert, from a terrible land.
a bad
A
accidents with bumps
grievous
like
vision
that
is
before.
declared unto me. The treacherous dealer dealeth treacherously, and the spoiler spoileth. Go up, O Elam, besiege, O Media. All the sighing thereof have I made to cease. Therefore are my loins filled with pain. Pangs have taken hold
Oh,
upon me,
it's a
as the
hill,
pangs of a woman
a
that
horrible
travaileth.
one as well.
I was bowed down at the hearing of it. I was dismayed at the seeing of it. My heart panted. Fearfulness frightened me. The night of my pleasure had he turned into fear unto me. Prepare the table. Watch in the watchtower. Eat, drink. Arise, ye princes, and anoint the shield. For thus hath the Lord said unto me, Go, set a watchman. Let him declare what he seeth. And he saw a chariot with a couple of horsemen, a chariot of asses, and a chariot of camels. And he hearkened diligently with much heed. And he cried, A lion! My lord, I stand continually upon the watchtower in the daytime, and I am set in my ward whole nights. And behold, here cometh a chariot of men with a couple of horsemen. And he answered and said, Babylon is fallen, and all the graven images of her gods he hath broken unto the ground. O my threshing, and the corn of my floor.
15 minutes.
That which I have heard of the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, have I declared unto you. The burden of Duma. He calleth to me out of Seir. Watchman, what of the night? Watchman, what of the night? The watchman said, The morning cometh, and also the night. If ye will inquire, inquire ye. Return, come. The burden upon Arabia. In the forest in Arabia shall ye lodge, O ye travelling companies of Dedanim. The inhabitants of the land of Tema brought water to him that was thirsty. They prevented with their bread him that fled. For they fled from the swords, from the drawn sword, and from the bent bow, and from the grievousness of war. For thus hath the Lord said unto me, Within a year, according to the years of an hireling, and all the glory of Kedar shall fail, and the residue of the number of archers, the mighty men of the children of Kedar, shall be diminished. For the Lord God of Israel hath spoken it. The burden of the valley of vision. What aileth thee now, that thou art wholly gone up to the housetops? Thou that art full of stirs, the tumultuous city, the joyous city. Thy men are not slain with the sword, nor dead in battle. All thy rulers are fled together,
Racing
they are
delivery.
bound by the archers. All that
300
are found in thee
kilometers
are
there.
bound together, which have fled from far. Therefore said I, Look away from me. I will weep bitterly.
Ooh,
Labor not to comfort me, because of the spoiling of the daughter of my people. For it is a day of trouble, and of treading down, and of perplexity by the Lord God of hosts in the valley of vision, breaking down the walls, and of crying to the mountains. And Elam bare the quiver with chariots of men and horsemen, and Ker uncovered the shield. And it shall come to pass, that thy choicest valleys shall be full of chariots, and the horsemen shall set themselves in array at the gate. And he discovered the covering of
oh
Judah.
dear, oh dear, oh dear.
And thou didst look
Ah, okay.
in that day to the armor of the house of the forest. Ye have seen also the breaches of the city of David, that they are many. And ye gathered together the waters of the lower pool. And ye have numbered the houses of Jerusalem, and the houses have ye broken down to fortify the wall. Ye made also a ditch between the two walls for the water of the old pool. But ye have not looked unto the maker thereof, neither had respect unto him that fashioned it long ago. And in that day did the Lord God of hosts call to weeping, and to mourning, and to baldness, and to girding with sackcloth. And behold, joy and gladness, slaying oxen and killing sheep, eating flesh and drinking wine. Let us eat and drink, for tomorrow we shall die. It was revealed in mine ears by the Lord of hosts. Surely this iniquity shall not be purged from you till ye die, saith the Lord God of hosts. Thus saith the Lord God of hosts, Go, get thee unto this treasurer, even unto Shebna, which is over the house, and say, What hast thou here? And whom hast thou here, that thou hast hewed the outer sepulchre here, as he that heweth an outer sepulchre on high, and that graveth an habitation for himself in a rock? Behold, the Lord will carry thee away with a mighty captivity, and will surely cover thee. He will surely violently turn and toss thee like a ball into a large country. There shalt thou die, and there the chariots of thy glory shall be the shame of thy Lord's house. And I will drive thee from thy station, and from thy state shall he pull thee down. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will call my servant Eliakim, the son of Hilkiah, and I will clothe him with thy robe, and strengthen him with thy girdle, and I will commit thy government into his hand, and he shall be a father to the inhabitants of Jerusalem and to the house of Judah. And the key of the house of David will I lay upon his shoulder, so he shall open, and none shall shut, and he shall shut, and none shall open. And I will fasten him as a nail in a sure place, and he shall be for a glorious throne to his father's house. And they shall hang upon him all the glory of his father's house, the offspring and the issue, all vessels of small quantity, from vessels of cups, even unto all the vessels of flagons. In that day, saith the Lord of hosts, shall the nail that is fastened in the sure place be removed, and be cut down, and fall, and the burden that was upon it shall be cut off. For the Lord hath spoken it. The burden of Tyre. Howl, ye ships of Tarshish, for it is laid waste, so that there is no house, no entering in. From the land of Chittim it is revealed to them. Be still, ye inhabitants of the isle, thou whom the merchants of Zidon that pass over the sea have replenished.
10 minutes.
And by great waters the seed of Sihor, the harvest of the river, is her revenue, and she is a mart of nations. Be thou ashamed, O Sidon, for the sea hath spoken, even the strength of the sea, saying, I travail not, nor bring forth children, neither do I nourish up young men, nor bring up virgins. As at the report concerning Egypt, so shall they be sorely pained at the report of Tyre. Pass ye over to Tarshish. Howl, ye inhabitants of the isle. Is this your joyous city, whose antiquity is of ancient days? Her own feet shall carry her afar off to sojourn. Who hath taken this counsel against Tyre, the crowning city, whose merchants are princes, whose traffickers are the honorable of the earth? The Lord of hosts hath purposed it, to stain the pride of all glory, and to bring into contempt all the honorable of the earth. Pass through thy land as a river, O daughter of Tarshish. There is no more strength. He stretcheth out his hand over the sea. He shook the kingdoms. The Lord hath given a commandment against the merchant city, to destroy the strongholds thereof. And he said, Thou shalt no more rejoice, O thou oppressed virgin, daughter of Zidon. Arise, pass over to Chittim. There also shalt thou have no rest. Behold the land of the Chaldeans. This people was not, till the Assyrian founded it for them that dwell in the wilderness. They set up the towers thereof, they raised up the palaces thereof, and he brought it to ruin. Howl, ye ships of Tarshish.
Matt Mike plays. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday.
Oh, thank you.
Amen, my
Shall come to
brother.
pass in that day,
God bless, mate.
that Tyre
You
shall
too,
be
man.
forgotten 70 years,
Amen to that.
according to the days of
Hallelujah.
one
Praise
king.
the Lord.
After the end
Uh-oh.
of 70 years,
I've got Bible
Tyre
school at 9
sinned
o'clock.
as an
So,
hart. Taken heart, go about the city.
You know,
Thou
I have no
heart
idea what the
that
time
hast
is
been
right
forgotten.
now, but I need to
Make sweet
keep
melody,
one eye on the
sing
sign,
many songs,
other eye on
that
the
thou mayst
road.
be remembered. And it shall come to pass after the end of 70 years. that
Except
the
I don't
Lord
have
will
a
visit
clock
Tyre,
that's
and she shall
visible
turn
right
to her
now.
hire, and shall commit fornication with all the kingdoms of the world upon the face of the earth. And her merchandise and her hire shall
So,
be holiness to the Lord. It shall
it
not
is
be
what it
treasured,
is.
nor laid up. For her merchandise shall be for them that dwell before the
Matt
Lord.
Mike plays How's
to
your
eat
weekend been?
sufficiently.
It's been
And the dew
okay,
cloak.
surprisingly, for the most part. Tiresome,
Behold, the Lord maketh the
but
earth
okay.
empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it
Went to
upside
church
down,
last
and
night. That was
scattereth
great.
abroad the inhabitants thereof. And it shall be as
Didn't
with the
catch
people,
church in
so
the
with the
morning,
priest,
though.
as with the servant, so with his master, as with the
I
maid,
mean, I was
so
just
with her
knackered,
mistress,
and I was
as
working
with
on
the
my
buyer,
on my
so with the
shifter,
seller, as with the lender,
trying to get my
so with
shifter
the borrower,
sorted. I mean,
as
it
with
kind
the
of
taker
works
of
for
usury,
now, but
so with the giver of
I need to
usury
bring
to
it
him.
up to spec. Reverse
The
gear
land
doesn't work, so it's
shall be
a
utterly emptied,
it's a
and
5-speed
utterly spoiled.
shifter plus
the Lord
reverse at the
hath
moment
spoken this
instead
word.
of 6-speed
The earth
plus
mourneth
reverse,
and
but
fadeth away.
it
The
works
world
for
languisheth
splitter. The
and
only
fadeth
thing I can
away.
do
The
is
haughty
Euro
people
truck
of the earth
and
do
ATS
languish.
maybe.
The earth also is defiled under
It's
the
16
inhabitants
gear
thereof,
trucks.
because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken
But I
the
mean, at the end of
everlasting
the day, that's
covenant.
what I had
Therefore
ages
hath the
ago,
curse devoured
and
the earth, and they that
I'm
dwell
happy with
therein
it.
are desolate.
You know,
Matt Mike
I'm happy
plays I
with
The
what
might
I've
do
got.
some
inhabitants
more
of the earth
rally
are
later today.
burned.
Yeah,
I
it's really
found out
killing
it's
me. I
not
can't
really
get
a
round.
popular game for
The
streaming for
new
me.
wine mourneth,
Yeah,
the
it's
vine
not.
languisheth,
Rally's dead.
all the merry
I
hearted
mean,
do sigh.
since
The
EA
mirth of
Sports
ceaseth,
WRC
the noise of them
came
that
out,
rejoice
it
endeth,
pretty
the
much,
joy of the
because
heart
they messed that
ceaseth.
game up,
They shall
it
not
pretty
drink
much
wine with a
killed
song.
all the rally
Strong
on
drink
Twitch.
shall be bitter to them that
It
drink it.
divided the
The city
community,
of
and
confusion is broken down.
it's
Every house is shut up.
Go
it's
straight
a
Matt
ahead.
Mike
nightmare
plays
job.
May
well.
come in.
As long
There
as
is
you
a
do what
crying
you
for
love.
wine in the
Yeah.
streets. All
I mean, at the
joy
end of the day,
Wise bot
I like
10
the
viewers,
trucking
the
though.
mirth
plus
of
one.
the
I
land
do like
1
the
hour
truck,
21 minutes and
in the
57
cities
great.
seconds.
left desolation,
You know,
and the gate
I wish I had the
certain with destruction.
248 DOR.
When thus it
like,
shall be
but
in the midst of the land
Oh.
among the people, there shall be as the shaking of an olive tree, and as the gleaning grapes when the
Never mind.
vintage is done.
Okay.
They
Let's
shall
find
lift
a
up
new
their
one.
voice. They shall sing for the majesty of the Lord. They shall
Oh,
cry aloud
dear.
from the sea. Wherefore glorify ye
the
the Lord in
trailers,
the
this
fires.
flatbed trailer, I
Even
can't
the
get
name
over
of
the
the Lord God
crest.
of Israel in the isles of the sea. From the uttermost part of the earth have we heard songs, even
Let's get it
glory
into
to the
first
righteous.
gear and
But
see
I
if
said,
we
my
can.
leanness, woe unto me. The treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously. Yea, the treacherous dealers have dealt very treacherously. Fear and the pit
No, it
and the
just won't go
snare
over.
upon thee, O inhabitant of the earth.
Okay.
And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. For the windows from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth
See
do
what I
shake.
could do though.
The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean
Get this
dissolved.
into
The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be
that should
heavy
be
upon
about
it,
enough
and
angle.
it shall fall, and not rise again. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high,
So what
and
we'll
the
do.
kings of the earth upon the earth. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be
This
shut up
is the
in the
solution.
prison. And after many days shall they be visited.
Time to hit the road.
Then
Time to hit the
the
road.
moon shall be confounded, and the sun ashamed, when the Lord of hosts shall reign in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem, and before his ancients, gloriously. O Lord, thou art my God. I will exalt thee. I will praise thy name, for thou hast done wonderful things.
And
Thy
then exit
counsels
right.
of old are faithfulness and truth. For thou hast made of a city
Exit
an
right.
heap, of a defenced city a ruin, a palace of strangers to be no city. It shall never be built. Therefore shall the strong people glorify thee, the city of the terrible nations shall fear thee. For thou hast been a strength to the poor, a strength to the needy in his distress, a refuge from the storm, a shadow from the heat when the blast of the terrible ones is as a storm against the wall. Thou shalt bring down the noise of strangers as the heat in a dry place, even the heat with the shadow of a cloud. The branch of the terrible ones shall be brought low. And in this mountain shall the Lord of hosts make unto all people a feast of fat things, a feast of wines on the lees, of fat things
What's
full
going
of
on?
marrow, of wines on the lees well refined. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. He will swallow up death in victory, and the Lord God will wipe away tears from off all faces, and the rebuke of his people shall he take away
Oh,
from off
gotta be
all
careful
the earth.
going down there.
For the Lord
Very
hath
careful.
spoken it. And it shall be said in that day, Lo, this is our God. We have waited for him, and he will save us. This is the Lord. We have waited for him. We will be glad and rejoice in his salvation.
Oops.
For in this mountain shall the hand of the Lord rest, and Moab shall be trodden down under him, even as straw is trodden down.
If you're
to the
having
dunghill.
trouble hooking
And he
up
shall
your
spread
trailer,
forth his
get it
hands
sent.
in the midst of them, as he that swimmeth spreadeth forth his hands to swim. And he shall bring down their
Let's
pride,
go.
together with the spoils of their hands.
Right.
And the
Now we're
fortress
good to go.
of the high fort of thy walls shall he bring down, lay low, and bring to the ground, even to the dust. In that day shall this song be sung in the land of Judah.
Ooh.
We have a strong
Ooh.
city. Salvation will God appoint for walls and bulwarks.
Still
Open ye
attached,
the
you'll be
gates,
fine.
that the righteous nation which keepeth the truth may enter in. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. Trust ye in the Lord forever, for the Lord Jehovah is everlasting strength. For he bringeth down them that dwell on high, the lofty city, he layeth it
Keep
low.
left,
He layeth it
then
low,
continue straight
even
on.
to the ground. He bringeth it even to the dust. The foot shall tread
Go
it down,
straight on.
even the feet of the poor, and the steps of the needy. The way of the just is uprightness. Thou, most upright, dost weigh the path of the just. Yea, in the way of thy judgments, O Lord, have we waited for thee.
Cruise
The
control.
desire of
It's
our
nice.
soul is to thy name, and to the remembrance of thee. With my soul have I desired thee in the night. Yea, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early. For when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness. Let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. Lord, when thy hand is lifted up, they will not see, but they shall see, and be ashamed for their envy at the people. Yea, the fire of thine enemies shall devour them. Lord, thou wilt ordain peace for us, for thou also hast wrought all our works in us. O Lord our God, other lords beside thee have had dominion over us, but by thee only will we make mention of thy name. They are dead, they shall not live. They are deceased, they shall not rise. Therefore hast thou visited and destroyed them, and made all their memory to perish. Thou hast increased the nation, O Lord, thou hast increased the nation, thou art glorified. Thou hadst removed it far unto all the ends of the earth. Lord, in trouble have they visited thee.
I'm late.
Poured out a prayer when thy chastening was upon them. Like as a woman with child that draweth near the time of her delivery, is in pain, and crieth out in her pangs, so have we been in thy sight, O Lord. We have been with child, we have been in pain. We have, as it were, brought forth wind. We have not wrought any deliverance in the earth, neither have the inhabitants of the world fallen. Thy dead men shall live. Together with my dead body shall they arise. Awake, and sing, ye that dwell in dust. For thy dew is as the dew of herbs, and the earth shall cast out the dead. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, until the indignation be overpast. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. In that day the Lord with his sore, great and strong sword, shall punish
Commander Casey Steppy, I can't hear your voice on Discord, and the Bible voice is driving me crazy.
And he shall slay the dragon that is in the sea.
It'll be
In that
over
day,
soon.
Sing ye unto her a vineyard of red wine. I, the Lord, will keep it. I will water it every
In
moment.
4
Lest
minutes.
any hurt it, I will keep it light.
As long as I keep it pegged.
Fury is not in me. Who would set the briars and thorns against me in battle? I would go through them.
Commander
I would burn
Casey
them
Steppy,
together.
yeah, you're
Or let
testing
him
me.
take hold of my strength, that he may make peace with me. And he
Major,
shall
major,
make
amen.
peace with me.
Roger
He shall
that.
cause them that come of Jacob to take root. Israel shall blossom and bud, and fill the face of the world with fruit. Hath he smitten him? Has he smote those that smote him? Or is he slain according to the slaughter of them that are slain by him? In
3
measure,
minutes.
when it shooteth forth, thou wilt debate with it. He stayeth his rough wind in the day of the east wind. By this, therefore, shall the iniquity of Jacob be
So, I'm
purged.
curious
And this is all the
if
fruit
everybody in
taken from
chat
the sea.
actually owns
When he
this
maketh
game
all
or
the
not.
stones of the altar
I know
as
Casey
choice
has it.
stones that are beaten in sunder.
Pretty
The
sure
groves
Mike
and
has it.
images shall not
I
stand.
would imagine.
Yet the defenced city shall
Most
be desolate,
people that own
and the habitation
Simbras
forsaken,
own
and left
ETS,
like a
whether they
wilderness.
like it or
There
not.
shall the calf feed, and there shall he lie down and consume
It's
the
been on
branches.
sale at
Major,
95%
I don't,
off.
The
unfortunately.
boughs thereof are withered, they shall be
What's
broken
going on,
off.
Major?
The women come and set them on fire, for it is a people of no understanding. Therefore he that made
How
them
you doing,
will
bro?
not have mercy on them, and he that formed
How's the
them
sea of the
will show them
douchebags
hatred.
coming?
And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall beat off from the channel of the river unto the stream of Egypt, and ye shall be gathered one by one, ye children of Israel. And it shall come to pass in that day that the great trumpet shall be blown, and they shall come which were ready to perish in the land of Assyria, and the outcasts in the land of Egypt, and shall worship the Lord in the holy
Major,
Sound
major,
right,
you
yeah.
were running to
At
church
Jerusalem.
yesterday. Did you get there in time?
Yes, did actually. Well, I got there a little bit late,
Woe
but I got there.
to the crown of pride, to the drunkards of Ephraim, whose glorious beauty is a
Which is
fading
nice.
flower, which are on the head of the fat valleys
like that
of
kind of
them
thing?
that are overcome with wine.
I think this is
Behold,
the exit.
the Lord
Yeah.
hath a mighty and
That's the one.
strong one, which, as a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand. The crown of pride, the drunkards of Ephraim, shall be trodden under feet, and the glorious beauty which is on the head of the fat valley shall be a fading flower, and as the hasty fruit
There's
before
my
the summer,
delivery.
which when he that
Right
looketh
there.
upon it seeth, while it is yet in his hand, he eateth it up. In that day shall the Lord of hosts be for a crown of glory. for a
Oh, it's
dazzling
terrifying.
beauty
That
unto
is
the
fine.
residue of his people, and for a spirit of judgment to him that sitteth
That,
in judgment,
if I saw that in
and for
real life,
strength
mate,
to them that turn the battle to the gate. But they
I
also
would be
have
well
erred
soiled
greatly,
by now.
and through strong drink are out of the way. The priest and the prophet have erred through strong drink. They are swallowed up of wine. They are out of the way through strong drink. They err in vision. They stumble in judgment. For all tables are full of vomit
Turn left.
and filthiness, so that there is no place clean. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned
Get
from
ready
the
to
milk
turn left.
and drawn from the breasts. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line
left.
upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. For with stammering lips and another
Major,
tongue
Major, I'm
would he
curious.
speak
We are
Do
to
you
this
have
people,
pedals?
to
Yep.
whom he said, "This is the rest
Shifter,
wherewith he may
pedals.
cause
The only thing I
weary
don't
to
have
rest,
is handbrake.
and this is the refreshing." Yet they would not hear. But the word of the Lord was unto them precept
Enter.
upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon
Oh,
line,
they want that
line
nasty.
upon line.
You know what? I
Here
just
a
don't
little,
have time.
there a little, that they might
There
go
we
and
go.
fall backward and be broken and snared and taken. Wherefore hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men
Continue.
that rule this people which is
Drive.
in Jerusalem. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death,
Save
and with
it
hell
in
are
its
we at
special
agreement.
save slot.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
And there we
For
go.
we have made lies
that
our
done.
refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Now what I need to do
Therefore thus
is
saith the
exit
Lord
the
God,
game.
Behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation a stone, a tried stone.
Pause that. I need to update the game. I need to patch it, which is annoying because it makes it download it every time. Because in order to run this map, I have to run an older version of the game. So now I have to go to properties, go to installed files, and there we go. Get that downloading and stuff. And then what you have to do is you have to make a game. Do you know what I mean, Casey? And set up a password and stuff, and then I'll join you. It's a 7 gig patch. Which will take 2 minutes. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll be right back.
Oh, finally. Yeah, I took a mission in Euro Truck Simulator. On second.
Yeah, you need to do the thing and do the password thing and then the thing. You need to do the thing, and the thing. Because if I set up a lobby, then I'll have to unload all my mods and then I'll have to load them up again and unload it. So
And if I load the session, you don't have to do anything.
exactly, I just need to put in the password.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm running 1.47 at the moment of Euro Truck Simulator 2 because I don't have the 1.48 version of the South America map, which I really should get. And I also, well, there is no 1.49 version of the South America map that's been released yet, sadly.
But
Or at least
I
not
just
that I could find.
I just use Steam and it updates automatically.
Yeah, I know, but the mod needs an older version of the game. So,
Yeah, so we can't play together.
well,
Okay.
no, we can. I'm patching the game to the latest version. You're not running the beta
oh.
patch, are you? You're just running 1.49 retail, yeah?
Let me check.
It's
It's
9 to 7.
592.
Huh?
592 build ID is 592. Beta. No, I don't use beta.
Okay, what one are you using? 1.49, yeah?
How do I see that?
You go to the properties in Steam
Yeah.
and see what's selected. If you've got nothing selected, then it should be fine.
Yeah.
It should just be the normal game. You basically haven't messed with any of that, so it's just the default normal base game.
Yeah. It's the
Yeah,
default base game.
yeah.
Do you have
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't have the forestry DLC, I don't think.
Yeah, where you want to drive in Iberia or like Spain
I really
or
just don't mind. Just anywhere really.
okay. I'll set up I'll set let's see how this works. I'm on the side of the
Right,
road
I'll be
here.
right back while this is patching.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Apparently, I think it's patched.
Yeah, it goes very quickly.
Mm,
Convoys. Yeah, okay.
I hope it's
Go.
patched. We'll find out in
Now
a minute.
loading sessions. This goes slow.
Have you created the game yet?
I'm gonna create now. I'm clicking on it. I'm live, so if you have a second screen, you can.
No, no second screen here.
Okay. So maximum players, let's say 3. Only Steam friends. Yes. Uh, optional mods. I don't know. We can't collide. Oh Jesus.
This might crash the game. I don't know. I'll be right back.
Okay. So I'm in
Okey-dokey.
Bilbao,
Found
and
quick travel.
the name of the server is XXX Steph XXX.
Where is Bilbao? I have no
Bilbao
idea.
is in Spain, to the bottom. Oh, you haven't unlocked yet. It's
Yeah.
going
Can't you
up.
just meet me in Madrid?
Yes, yes. I have
Yeah.
to cancel this thing here.
Right. So we're in
Okay.
Madrid.
So, okay, how do I cancel my thing?
You can just quick travel, can't you?
Yeah, but I haven't unlocked Madrid yet. So we'll need to find one that we unlocked. Or can't you jump to? Is there a
I
button you
can't.
can jump?
I haven't driven Spain.
Okay, okay, okay. Triple X Steph. Triple X. That's the name of the server. There it is. You can see it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I clicked on it, but it won't let me join for some reason.
Activate session modes.
Right, okay, it's loading the base game.
Okay. But I wonder how I. Oh, here it is. I can stop it. Okay, I stop it.
Stop what?
It's I
Major
had
Major, does
delivery
that
from.
driving gear cost a lot?
It did at the time. But you can get entry level gear
Maybe I
for
don't
not
have to
too
stop it.
much.
Maybe I don't have to stop my mission
See, what
because
you really
I
want
go to
is a
I go with the boat.
G920. Give me a sec, Steph. You want a G920 that you can use with Xbox for you. And then you want to buy the separate manual shifter, the H-box shifter. You get wheel pedals and a shifter. And then you just clamp them onto a desk. And then later on you just get a sim rig. Like mine is made of iron. It's really old and heavy. You know, and yeah, pretty much all the paint is stripping off it. Sorry, what was you saying, Steph?
Major Major, it
Oh,
works on
I
PC.
go
Works
with
on
the boat
PC and
to.
Xbox.
I will be in Plymouth in England.
Oh, is
Let's
that
see. Let's see if you have that unlocked.
okay, let me go to quick travel.
Major Major Plymouth.
I don't like driving in the UK though. Can't you meet me in like Calais in France? We'll just drive Europe. I hate driving on the
Yeah,
left side of the road. I hate it.
yeah. It's like €150,000 job that I'm about to lose. Then
It doesn't matter.
so
It's fine. It'll be fine. Only got about an hour. So don't want to do something too long. Oh great, it's night time.
I'm almost in the ship. I got the ship on the right of me.
You're in Calais. Okay. What I was going to say was, I
Okay. I go with the boat to Plymouth.
no, come to Calais. Quick travel here.
I can't.
What do you mean?
It's just one. I cannot choose Plymouth.
Come to Calais.
It's a 140,000 job, and I'm in the half of it. Like, can't you just drive with like a job from Plymouth uh to
All right.
Manchester?
If I can find a job from Plymouth to Manchester.
Yeah.
All right, I'll travel to Plymouth then. Loading, loading, loading.
Yeah.
Match loading. Still loading. Just what I'm doing right now. I'm loading. Okay.
Yeah.
So what? Job market, rate.
You're not online, I see. You're
Um,
not in my server yet.
I'm not.
No.
That's strange because I should be.
Oh, you should be. Let's see. I need to look it up. So you can choose Birmingham, Manchester, or Liverpool. These are like this is the way we go. And let's see if I can see you. Yeah, you're not in. You're not in.
Oh, it made me load the mods and then okay, I'm now in the convoy apparently.
Now I see you.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Nice.
job market, freight from
Yeah.
Plymouth. And you said where you're going to Manchester, did you say?
Yeah, so let's you can choose Birmingham, Liverpool, or Manchester.
Yeah, from here there is no jobs.
If you click on them, they can show you the way. They show you the route.
Yeah, I know. But I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. No more.
I forget how you share jobs in multiplayer. There's a way to pick up the same job.
The first one, or is it the second one?
Takes me
Yeah,
north.
yeah. I'll drive with you that way, and from there on we'll see.
All right. Whatever.
Okay, let's see where you are.
Loading up the
Loading.
job. Yeah.
I'm ill, by the way.
Oh. Yeah.
Time to hit the road.
That's the story of my life.
Let's see if I can see you on the map. Because this is the first time. Yes, I can see you on the map. Okay. Have a ball.
Oh, I've got to drive on the left-hand side of the road. Oh no.
Yeah.
At the roundabout,
Ah.
take the first exit. Exit now. Keep left, and then turn left.
Have you tried? Oh yeah, you
Turn
don't
left.
do any mods, man. You can get all kinds of mods like Nissan
Fine.
GTRs and
Here.
stuff for this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
That truck you saw? That truck you saw in the beginning? I see it passing right now. That's crazy.
Drive safe.
Alright, let's pick up your job then.
I see you.
I have no idea where you are.
I'm on the. If you turn left when you exit the thing, then you will see me. I see you on a GPS. I got 2 GPSs in my truck. What are you carrying?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Truck
Illegal
batteries.
Illegal immigrants.
Something like that, probably.
There you go.
No. Can't latch onto it, so. Probably because it's too high.
There he goes.
Time to get
Yeah.
the job done.
I have no idea where you are.
I see you on the map.
So I just take a left.
Yeah.
Turn left.
Let me open the big map.
Keep right.
This AI
Turn
is
right.
just bad.
Okay, I need to drive two streets further. Okay.
Turn right.
Stuck in traffic. Oh, there you are on the map. Yeah, I see. So,
Yeah, you can follow your GPS. I follow you.
alright
Oh,
then.
it's left. Oh, it's left.
Yeah, I know. You have to drive on the left side of the road. I'm not a fan.
There you are. Oh, it's red. Yeah, green.
How many gears does your truck have?
12.
Okay.
Okay, I have a fine.
Excellent. Congratulations. It's quite an achievement.
Here I am.
Hello. Oh, nice skin.
So I'll follow you, and we'll see.
All right, mate. Apparently this is the speed limit. So it is what it is.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh, that was a dodgy bump.
Yeah, the corner, sharp corner.
Yeah.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
I got my cruise control on 90 kilometers an hour.
Straight on.
Yeah, I'm on 95.
Okay, I'll put it on 95.
Alright. I'm using kilometers an hour as well because you can get more accurate speeds on cruise control with it.
I'll speed up a bit because I'm losing you.
Yeah, copy that. Slow down a bit.
Oh. Okay, I'm back.
Alright, I'll tell you what, why don't you take the lead? Makes for
Okay.
better content.
Major, so do missions take real time to complete?
Like yes and no. I mean, you can get maps that are on a 1-to-1 scale. You know, there's mods.
I almost had it too. It was very close.
Major ha ha ha.
My foot. Stabbed the corner of my brake panel into the sole of my foot.
There's another one. There's another one.
Oh, you know all of the roads, do you?
No, I see the GPS. 70? Yeah, 70 is safe.
Not for me. I have different suspension settings. I have trailer stability to 25%. No. Cabin stability suspension to 25%, trailer to 50. They use the same settings that Spider Grey uses on Twitch. You know, because I mean, having it too stable is just boring. You know, I like it.
Yeah, I got it on difficult too, so it tilts fast.
Yeah.
There's some sort of realism.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we've got to have accidents, don't we? You know, that's where the content is.
Oops.
You brake checking me.
My cruise is on 90. Oh. There was a cup. Ooh, it's tight.
Keep an eye on my fuel.
Ooh. You also had the blue car. So,
Yeah.
look at that, the camper. Yeah.
Ram it.
No. Oh.
Get it off the road. Burn it.
Keep left, and then continue
Okay, I've got to take a left here. I've got to exit left, so.
Oh, is it left? Okay,
Left,
I can.
Exit left.
Go straight on.
I'm stuck behind the camper now because she didn't burn it.
You go first because I don't know your.
No, it's fine. I'll call it. I'll call it when I see it. Just want to get in front of that camper van, to be honest. We could just drive side by side. That would be interesting. Come over,
I give
Elaine.
you the way. I give you the way because my GPS is to another city, right?
Yeah.
There you are. Clear.
Your cruise control tolerance setting is what?
0, I guess.
Oh, okay. I'll set mine to 0 when we start.
I don't know. It can be 5 also.
Yeah, I've got it on 5 at the moment. I thought it would be more efficient for fuel economy, but who knows? Okay. So I'll be exiting. Oh no, no.
That car is passing you on the left. Jesus.
I know. It's because I'm fat, heavy, and slow.
Go straight.
Oh dear. These some I've got enough space here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should have paid more attention there.
Watch out. To the right.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Fine. Look at that.
Oh.
Skill. Skill, bro. Skill.
Oh, the cops are driving behind you.
Lovely. I've got it
They're gonna
turned off.
pass you on the left. You're You're gonna have a fine, I think.
No, I've got fines turned off.
Okay.
Yep. Falling asleep here.
You're allowed to go 97.
Yep.
Watch out, car on the right. Okay.
Alright, nice one. Nice view.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a nice view.
Keep left.
Oh, we're gonna take that exit.
Yep.
Exit left.
Your trailer was like tilting a lot.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's the way I like it. Stuck behind this AI though. Liverpool.
That's okay.
I'm from Liverpool. It's taking forever. What AI?
You have honk. If you honk, he will move. Yeah. Yeah. See? Okay.
I'm driving a Mercedes.
Iveco. I'm driving Iveco.
Nice.
Yeah. I got a fine.
Speeding, yeah.
Yeah, 200.
Good.
Yeah.
Clear the roundabout. Take the first exit.
Well done.
Exit now.
Now, if he wouldn't,
Keep left.
Major
Then
Major
turn
is
left.
he
let's say,
French
if I
Canadian?
didn't
Where is he
took
from?
a job and we both,
Turn left.
then we can both take the same job.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Yeah.
But I already took a job and that was
Someone in Twitch is asking me where you're from.
Belgium.
Ah, okay. What he said. He's from quality chocolate land. Quality, expensive, overpriced chocolate land. At least it's overpriced everywhere else in the world because you have to import it.
Is it an easy parking or are you gonna back up?
Easy parking.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it on the right.
I missed it a little bit, so yeah. Ah.
It's okay.
Oh, I had it then. Never mind. Oh well.
Just do it your way. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Just any old how we'll do. I just want to get moving.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Good. Take a look outside. Let's see if it stands straight.
It's not.
Oh, okay.
Show results now.
Good.
Let's see what this company has.
No.
Okay.
No,
No.
shit. Open the
Okay.
map.
Never
Open
mind.
the map.
I will open the job market and see what we can get from here. Right. From Swansea,
Okay.
Amsterdam, Bremen. Stuttgart.
Jesus. None.
Nothing.
And let's see. 1 second.
Let's see what I've got from Cardiff. No. It's not good. Back from Birmingham. No.
Jesus.
Okay, I'll tell you what we can do. Go to job market. Right. It's kind of boring driving without a trailer in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh. This is sad.
What have you got your job length set to?
Short.
You have
But
your
but
in-game.
this is a special one, and this is a special one. It gives me 150,000 bucks. I'm like, oh, I just take the boat and just do the short trip in England, and yeah, and then I got that. It was very easy.
Yeah, I
But
set my preferred route length to short now. I don't know how long I have to wait for it to change, for it to update.
I got one from yeah, from Birmingham to Liverpool. Birmingham to Liverpool. It's tramway. It's 18 tons.
Wisebot1 viewers, -1, 2 hours 23 minutes and 18
Birmingham.
seconds.
Yeah. Oh, and there's also from Cardiff to Birmingham. Yeah, it's the Steinbrook.
Yeah, I don't have them now. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll leave the convoy and join the convoy again. In fact, I will exit to the main menu and then reload the game. That should change things, hopefully. You're just using the normal freight menu, right? You're not using like the World of Trucks, are you?
I'm not using World of Trucks. I can use World of Trucks, but I don't use it.
Yeah, World of Trucks will give us the same missions, I think.
Yeah.
Right, I loaded up and I'm back in your convoy again. Freight
Yeah.
market.
And
Preferred distance
to the right.
short.
That's really short.
I know.
Fuck. Yeah, there you got one. Yeah. No. The other one.
It's
Yeah,
Manchester.
Yes, that's it.
There you go. Okay.
Yes.
Time. 7:30. Your shipment's to Manchester, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. I have no idea
Ready
where
to
this
go.
job is.
If the GPS says nothing, it's the same. It's the same spot.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it's the same spot.
Okay.
You just go on the green
Is it
thing
raining for you?
there. It starts to rain.
Okay. Raining for me. Great market.
There it is.
There it
Let's
is.
do this.
Let's do this.
Okay, now you can follow me.
No, I need to pick it up first.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Oh, great. It's explosive fuel. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Great. It's a tiny little thing.
Let's go.
Right. Here we go. Oh, hello. I'll see ya.
Okay.
Okay, let's get moving.
Turn right. At the roundabout, take the third exit. Exit.
Hey. 80?
Roger that. Oh.
Traffic.
Ah, I'm an atta.
That's dangerous.
I know. But it paid off.
Yeah, yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Get ready to turn right.
Did that on a blind corner on a hill. That's just all levels
Turn
of
right.
wrong and dangerous. Right?
The 50. The 80. 80. You're allowed to go 80.
I'm doing it. It's just slow in 16th gear, accelerating.
Here I come. Oh no, a car! Whoa.
Oh, Steffi. And you had to brake on the hill as well. That's painful.
I think I have 520 horsepower or 560, something like that.
Still, braking on a hill is horrible.
Incoming! Oh no, 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 no! Sharp corner. Okay.
Yeah. Perfect opportunity to overtake, bro. You know what I mean? Do it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. On a cliff as well.
Oh.
Change gear, change gear, change
Okay.
gear.
Come on! Come on!
I'm racing you.
Come on! Ah!
That is so dangerous.
Oh, oh, oh! It's going. It's going. Okay, speed limit 80.
Yeah, we're doing like 95. Yeah,
Okay, I'm slowing down. I'm at 80 now.
it's great.
A sharp corner.
That'd be fine.
Sharp corner. Brake, brake, brake. Strain. Strain.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You. That was close.
You ran out of space, did you? So that's
No,
what
I
it's
gave you space. I gave you space, so
Ah,
you wouldn't reckon to me.
yeah, you're just concerned about your cargo. You don't care about me.
Cops.
Ah, who cares about the cops? They're all corrupt anyway. Is it dark where you're at right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Same darkness as yours.
Good.
if you press L once more, you can see better.
Oh, it's on max.
It's like a sharp bend. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, we need to slow down. Yeah. This is 40. Oh, red light.
Ah.
Hey. The one in front of me is a high flammable. I don't know. Ooh. It's 50 kilometers an hour. Yeah. Okay. It's still 50. Still 50.
Just following you, bro.
Go straight on.
Okay, here's the end of the speed limits. Okay. I will go to 95. Okay, I see your road sign, Manchester. That's looking good.
We're 8 minutes
Keep
away,
right, and then continue straight on.
according to Truckee. 287
Go straight on.
87 kilometers away. I also softened up my brakes as well to make it a bit more, you know?
Yeah. A sharp corner.
And and then
sharp
continue
bend,
straight on.
or how you call it.
Yeah, 6 left in rally terms.
Go straight on.
No, 1 left, sorry. Square left even.
Oh. Oh. Is he standing still there? No, no, it's okay,
Keep
it's
right,
okay.
and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Which? Okay, Manchester, left.
Keep left, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
So you follow me first, and then I follow you to, and then we are both empty.
Yeah? I'm running out of fuel.
Oh, okay. I'll stop at the station.
If there is one. Oh, well, I gotta sort of like do the old coasting thing. Save fuel. Got 85 gallons.
Brake, it's a sharp turn.
Can't afford to brake, not got the fuel for it.
Go straight on.
You have to turn left with me. Jesus Christ. I saw that.
Is that you locking up brakes?
No, I wasn't locking up. But it's like 40, you know, it's a really sharp turn. It's like 40, 30, otherwise it will tilt. It's red. It's red. Jesus Christ.
I'm fine. I just got back from Brazil, bro. You know what I mean? So I mean, like we don't respect red lights.
Keep left, and then turn left.
There's like no fuel here.
Turn left.
So left.
Yep.
Red. It's red.
I'll be fine. It'll buff out. You know what? I might just have to buy the garage to get fuel.
But I will. We can look on the map when I'm parking this thing.
Got 68 gallons.
It's one more. It's the. I'll take it.
Yeah,
It's to
my
the right here.
delivery
To the
is
right.
here as well, so
It's to the right. It's like the third exit.
yeah.
Yeah, this one. It's the company on the right here. I need to be.
Keep right.
Me too.
And then turn right.
Yeah, LK.
Turn right. It was a nice ride.
Yeah. Oh, I need to park it on the right here. You're blocking.
It's all good. There you go. Lol. Great big massive truck, tiny little trailer.
Oh, it was the same. The same. You also had to be here?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. There you go. Wow, this is a big job, this one. 142,000. 2000 XP. Okay, that was fun. Yeah, you choose one. I'll choose the same.
That's a long one.
Yeah, not a long one. Make it short, like yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, we did
Yeah.
that's a long left, long left. You get out of England quickly. Yeah, yeah, that's the best.
Yeah.
Ready to roll.
Okay, and now I should be able to see what you took.
Well, I mean,
And,
I need to find fuel.
yeah,
Somewhere.
let's see the road map.
Yeah, I'll pick up the job and then I'll get fuel.
Yeah, it's to the right here on the highway. Yeah, north and then right. But you can take fuel with the trailer, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Keep
okay,
left.
okay.
At the roundabout, take the
I
first
don't
exit.
see your mission yet.
Exit
So
now.
So I think when I see it, then I can click on it and
Well,
take the
I
same.
mean, if you
Right,
come
right.
with me to where I'm picking up,
Turn right.
Okay, okay.
and then hopefully it will show us the same mission.
It's all
If
open.
it doesn't, then that's poo. Freight market. Price per distance. And that takes me to the Netherlands, which is nice. Heavy metals to the Rotterdam. Well, I won't take it yet. I'll wait for you to pick it up as well.
Let's see, I lost you for a second. Oh, I'm driving the wrong way. Quickly GPS. But if I press escape and then go the bottom, I can, yeah, okay, I don't see it yet. When you're connected, I can see it, and then I just have to click on it. I'm coming. Yeah. Wow, I'm like drifting with a truck. Okay, this is it. Here you are. Okay. So I should see the same mission. Okay,
Heavy metals to Rotterdam.
heavy metals to Rotterdam.
Got it? You got it? Yes or no?
I got munition to Rotterdam.
You got what? What?
Helium, chlor, and munition.
Okay, well, I'm taking heavy metals to Rotterdam.
Time to get the job done.
That's what we've got.
Okay. Normally, when I hit escape, I should see that. Yeah. Okay, heavy metals. Now I click on that, and now I can click on take the same livery. Take, yeah. It's 20 ton, 10,000. Okay, now I have the same mission. Hey.
Right.
Damage. Yeah, connected.
Time to hit the road.
You want to go first?
No?
Okay.
Turn left. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit.
It's red. It's green.
Oh, rubber banding.
$80. Oh, sharp. Oh.
Right.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
No!
Oh, excellent. But you survived. You're not dead. This is that precious fuel I need.
Yeah. There's only one thing.
There's only one pump when there's really two, but yeah, whatever. Okay.
I need to fuel up too.
Hey.
$865. I think I can have 1,200 liters, something like that. I'm not sure.
I use gallons. Oh, the sun rays.
95.
Yep.
95.
Exit left.
Keep left, and then continue
Exit
straight
left.
on.
Yeah, that's what mine says anyway.
Yeah, me too.
Go
Newcastle.
straight on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Go straight on.
'95.
Keep left.
Oh, exit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Brake. You're standing
Car.
still. Okay, just in time.
Exit right.
What?
Okay. This is it's clear.
Okay. Appreciate that because I'm totally blind.
Traffic. They're standing still on the road.
Excellent.
Sharp bend. It's okay.
Fine.
Medium sharp. Yeah. It's like soft. It's like 5 left.
Okay. Nice.
It's 4 right. Yeah.
Haulage Rallycross.
Yeah.
Mm. It's like we've got a 3 left Titans coming up here, mate.
We'll see. That's a 4. This one is 3. Yeah. This one is 3. Yeah, this one. Yeah, also 3.
Mark a 4. Square right.
Yeah, square
Go
right.
straight on.
Brake, brake, brake.
Oops.
You need to buy new brakes, man.
Bro, don't even go there, man. All my sim gear is not
You
exactly
need to
the top
install.
tier
You need to
quality.
install the sport brakes.
Yeah.
Keep left, then turn left.
Left.
Turn left.
$97 kilometers an hour. Oh, this is 80. Yeah, 80. My GPS was acting up. There you are.
I am. Ooh, this is scary.
Hard left. Yeah, yeah. Brake. Oh, I braked a bit because otherwise I wouldn't make it. Now you're pretty far in my mirror, so now you're
Really?
passing me.
I was like totally side by side with you.
Yeah, yeah.
I was.
But in my mirror, it looked a bit further. Yeah.
Ah.
Keep left.
Uh,
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Yeah, that's a speeding ticket. Go, watch out! You almost had it.
Exit now.
Oh, there's like 2 trucks between us now. 1 truck, yeah. Oh, come on. The fuel truck. Oh, yeah.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
And another speeding ticket.
Okay, let's find a new route.
There you go.
We're going to Europort, right? To the Netherlands.
Let's see. Let's see where you have
I'll
to
find
go.
it.
Yeah.
You have
Europort.
to go to Rotterdam.
Yeah, which is in the Netherlands. So
Okay. Okay, let's see. This is one of the older ones. The newer ones, it's oh yeah, Europort. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Major, check the DC.
The DC direct chat. What, in Xbox or on Twitch?
Major Discord.
Okay. Roger that. I will. As soon as I get a chance to park up. So I've got to check my Discord. So put the old hazard lights on.
Oh, you're stopping?
Ready to turn right.
I've got to check Discord first.
Major, can I send links?
Okay.
Depends what they are.
Major.
Discord.
Major, apparently not.
Amazon, adjustable steering, Logitech fan, simulator, blah blah blah. D-Shot Racing will stand up, updated version, height and tilt adjust. G25, G27, G29, G920.
Major cheap AF.
This thing is terrible. Absolutely terrible. You definitely don't want anything like that. Trust me. They wobble all over the show.
Major, okay, thanks.
And it slides. Don't get something like that. Totally. Right? What you want is... Okay, I'll show you what it is. B1X Amazon.
Major, any affordable but good quality ones?
Okay. I will show you.
Major, I'm only a student, remember.
Yeah, okay, but I'll show you what kind of stuff that you want to look for. Okay? I'll send it to you on Discord so you don't lose the link for later. Okay? But basically, you want to get as close to that for as cheap as you can. Okay? There we go.
Subscribe.
Major, alright, cheers.
That's like one of the better ones you
Oh.
can get on the market. Right? Well, I did have the hazard lights on because I am a hazard, right?
There.
But yeah, the G920, I do believe, is the latest Logitech wheel that's cheap, that works on Xbox. You want one that works on Xbox. And then you need to buy the Xbox shifter separately, but
Ready to
like,
turn left.
I highly recommend you buy the Xbox shifter,
Turn left.
right? Get the shifter because flappy paddles is not how it's done. That's a good point, actually. What's the time? What's the time where you're at, Steph?
I'm right behind you.
What's the time?
The time.
Yeah.
Maybe I can see. Oh, I have to press F5. 10:46.
No, in the real world.
Oh. 12:34.
Really? I don't know what happens if I alt tab while I'm still moving. Nothing. Okay, yeah, I've got to go very shortly. We're 1 minute away from our destination.
Major 834 for you, I think.
So after we hand this in, I've got to go, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be back in a couple of hours, though. Do you know what I mean, Major? And then I might stream some Sea of Thieves. Want to play?
Keep left, and then turn left.
Major, roger that.
Roger that. Roger.
Turn left. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
I have set it so
Blind
I
spot
don't
for
have to
viewers.
choose my
Plus
parking
3,
spot.
Safe and
3
sound.
hours 24 minutes
So
and
I can
38
just
seconds.
instantly drop it.
Oh, what? You just drive in and then it...
Yeah, it chooses automatically the most difficult one.
Ah.
That's it.
Oops. Wrong way.
Thank you. This was the first time I ever played it with a friend.
Excellent. My condolences. Look at my handiwork. Not so handy, but it will do. It's good enough. Let's take a look at what I got for it.
Head.
Hardly anything. There we go. Save that as just like multiplayer. There we go. Alright. Thanks for that, mate. That was great.
Hey,
You know,
yeah, it's great.
that was
Thank you.
fun. Yeah. You know, it was nice. I hate when that pops up though. I need to.
It's a good game.
It's a
It's no
great
bad.
game.
Oh yeah, it's a good game.
Huh?
It's a good game. Oh, it says I can
Thank you for the
actually.
follow SRYCTH42.
Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Really
Why
So
appreciate
Bob
it
it,
Bus in
Sam.
is
Silhouette new follow, SRYCTH42 welcome. 393 followers, plus
Yeah,
1.
yeah, only 7 followers to go.
SRYCTH42 fucking therapeutic.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's
so
great for insomnia, I find, Euro Truck Simulator 2.
so when I pressed close session, I could choose if I accepted what I've earned, or I could wind back the game,
Yeah,
or yeah,
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 you
I
can
just
do that.
accepted.
It's
Yeah, I
neat,
just
isn't it?
accepted.
Yeah, obviously, well, I mean, sometimes, multiplayer people crash and break your stuff and troll you and stuff. So, I mean, it is what it is, right?
You broke up at the end.
Some people, that they crash and troll you and stuff. So it is what it is.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it was just a slight
But
damage.
anyway,
It's
God bless. I've got to run to church. So have a good one.
okay.
Until next time. Bye-bye.
Good
Say
day.
bye-bye, Steffi.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
That's the bombshell.